Hi guys. Last time I was on, I was showing y'all that I got these uh, Tombow dual brush pens, and I I've been trying to make myself some embellishments, and let's see. So these I painted with these super cheap. It's like $5 for this set, but the lid comes off easy, and I lost it from Michael's. So if you use a coupon, you can get like $2.50. It has a lot of colors, and they work well. I had one that was real cheap that my and it like the paint like flaked off. So these aren't that cheap. So I gave it a shot to see, like, and I just went ahead and went over it with this marker. Here I wanted a brighter one, so I used my Posca pen to make some dots, and I used Posca here to make dots. Here I used Signo. These little things are actually from when the mushroom is growing. It has this white thing all over it, and as it busts through, little pieces of that white stay on it. So, in case y'all were wondering. Then these ones are just whimsical. This one, I tried the Tombow on it, and not that crazy about it. And then I was like, I'm gonna draw a frog. I was saying, well, I had a frog on it, so I'll draw a frog. And then I looked at that frog, and I was like, that frog looks horrible. And I have a picture. I mean, it was, it's fun, but really I wanted something better. So I was thinking, I have a picture of a frog right here. Why didn't I look at this picture to make one? So then here I looked at the picture to make a frog, and it's a lot better, so I'm happier with it. But it's just a reminder, like, to use a reference when you can. Sometimes we just have like sort of a preconceived notion about, what something looks like, and if we look at an actual picture of it and look at the lines, then we can get a better idea of, like, my frog has a real big chin and it's green. This frog has a tan chin and it's a real thin line. And then this frog, his eyes are bigger. They're kind of small. He has a little thing in his head. Mine is smooth. So I was way happier when I used a reference to make my picture. And that's common. You would think it's common sense, but I know that sometimes we forget. We just get caught up. So yeah, he's gonna be on an index card pretty soon, and probably with one or two of these mushrooms. So that's all I have for right now. Compared to the Spectrum Noir, I like the Spectrum Noir better, and that's just my opinion. I just thought it blended together more smooth. Here, I don't know if you can see, there's kind of little lines of demarcation, and the Spectrum Noir seemed to all kind of blend together, and there was a smooth transition. You didn't have the dark, these dark spots I put on purpose, of course, but it was just they work nicer, so I'll probably get some more of those. These ones I will keep. I don't hate them, so I will keep them. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's it. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all take care. Bye bye. I just realized that that wasn't it. I was going to do a bird next, and you know, just like one of those little weird birds to put on my cards, or index cards I mean. And I watched somebody who was drawing stuff, and they said as long as you got like some of the major features, no matter, pretty much no matter what the shape was, it would look like what you wanted it to look like. So a bird is, you know, you wouldn't think I was drawing a bird with that, but once you put on some eyes and put in a beak, maybe some feathers, some feet, that looks like a bird. And of course, if you want to make it nicer, you can use a reference and you know, get a more realistic one. With this one, I just really want it more cartoony. And you can make the beak anyway. It doesn't have to be, you know, like that. It can be like pointier, you know, open if you want. And you know, when you cut it out, you don't have to cut out the feet. You can just draw them, and then I'll go over with a marker. Oh, I was laying the chickens in, and the fly came in. Well, I wasn't laying them in. I was going out to feed them. I was trying to get one to come in, but she didn't want to. Then a fly came in. Well, excuse me. That pisses me off. So there's a bird, and I'll try out these markers a little more. Oh, I'm washing clothes right now. Well, that was a wild. I wanted to get a try on something bigger because I did use those what do you call it, Spectrum Noir on something that was bigger than. Let's see. It has like a brush tip and then that kind of tip. So I'm wondering if maybe after it sets a while if it'll blend better, but I don't think it does. And there's a crazy little bird. erase the lines of demarcation a little later. I guess I'll make some. I guess I'll put some green feathers on him. So there's a quick little bird that you can draw yourself. Just draw any shape, draw on some eyes and a beak and some feathers, some tail feathers, you know, bird legs, and one last thing, eyebrows. Eyebrows make a big difference on birds. So now that's it. Thank y'all for watching. Take care. Bye bye.